Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 1st, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle for Taurus coming out here. Let's see what's going on. So Taurus, what we have is present power and we have the vast universe. Well, I like to use this one first. For some reason it kicks it off just right. Present power here tells me about what is on your mind, focusing on what you can do in the given moment, any moment. Spirit is kind of throwing attention to the fact that you're really good at improvising. You're really good on your feet. That you're highly successful, or things always end in success for you, even if you don't see it. Right? They're saying that that's a strength of yours. That in the moment right now, okay. If anything is possible, that's the energy. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. Right? I could have any outcome I desire. So they're talking about how that is your strength, is the way that you think, the fact that you look at all corners of something, just like your planetary twin, right? The Libra energy. Look, Libra just came out too. That's crazy. So they're talking about how you're able to tap into that sister planet energy, right? Venus, and that you can make anything happen, right? If something must end or something must go away, you're able to work with whatever comes, even if it's painful, even if it sucks, even if it's sad, even if no matter what. They're saying rain or shine, you're able to make something out of nothing. Anything is possible, right? That is the gift that you have, and that is something that they want you to harness and focus on. Your gift of saying anything could go. I mean, who knows what could come up from this? They're saying that you're able to come up with a very strong, solid defense at the last minute. And it's something that's celebratory to you, that they're wanting you to celebrate that energy too. That if a situation comes up, because they're showing, if this is saying anything is possible, anything may be thrown at you. Spirit may be throwing the whole kitchen sink at you right now. And they're like, you can get through this. Come on, like it's an obstacle course. Let's go. It's giving really strong Dahomey energy, Like you're just able to get out of any situation, give you some rope, and it's turned into a weapon. So they're screaming this out to you. A lot of times this means that something is either going to end. Some of you may be leaving your job. Some of you may be quitting a job, or a job that you left is highlighted right now. They're saying that you're going to have a successful outcome from whatever it is you're trying to salvage or save from that situation. So it's like they'll work with you, or if you work with them and you come up, like you just roll with it, it seems like you'll have some level of success, whatever that would mean for you. Especially if they want you to celebrate all the situations that could have been disastrous today, especially, or recently, or coming up. Things that could be disastrous, but you're able to twist it and turn it around. The vast universe is the Wheel of Fortune and Four of Swords. It's like you may have to, or may just block everything out to figure out how you could win out of a hopeless situation. That every moment is going to be centered around that. It may be a hopeless situation too, like you're already losing, you end up winning. Spirit's asking you to focus on the fact that anything is possible. Like that thought process is super important. That is going to be what hones you in, what strengthens you. Is like anything could be, like, just because I'm losing doesn't mean I can't win. You've seen that. Everyone's seen that. Somebody's at the last place and they come out first, and it happens every time. It all depends on the strength of your will, because most people who are winners all the time, they get complacent because they always win. So they don't really have to do much. I think that's very, very difficult for gifted people as well. It's like you are always used to catching on and winning, so you don't really exert as much energy. You don't have to achieve a desired outcome. That sometimes can dumb you down a little bit. So they're talking about, if you are concerned about leaving or walking away from a situation, that's also a factor. Like you can still make that work in your benefit. That could still be a notch on your belt. I left it. I quit. I'm out of it. That still could be like a win in and of itself. because they're showing a lot of betrayal in this energy too. Like there may be some level of betrayal, some backstabbing, and they're saying you're going to come out on top of all that as well. Discovery is the Queen of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, and this is talking about how you need to figure out or realize who the F you are kind of energy, you know what I mean? And I don't curse, so I'm just trying to say, like, you need to figure that out. You need to really dig deep into with this discovery. This is about saying that you find out who you really are in situations. They're talking about what you really bring to the table, all of that, right? Like you need to see that you are a stable source of energy, right? You keep it moving, even if it's slow. It's like, so what? Slow progress is still progress. You're doing the best you can, and you need to be clapping for that. Like they're almost crying out, like just because it took you a long time to get somewhere too doesn't mean that anything isn't possible. Like you said, you could be at the last place already, and they're like, oh, once we get to this point, they're coming back, and here you go coming back, like no one ever came back before. There's something about things changing for you. You need to be in that space. These thoughts are going to push the intention or push you to see what you really are made of. See what that body can do. See what you can do with your life, right? There's nothing that you can't achieve. Professional assistance, and I mean, this is not to say to be delusional. This is about saying that everything is still possible. Already having a defeatist mentality always defeats a person. That's what always drives a person to lose. It's not their abilities or their physical capabilities. It's the strength of your mind. And so they're talking a lot about how you need to, with the professional assistance, you have Three of Swords and the Hermit. Someone may be dismayed. Here, this is very dismayed, very low. This is someone who overthinks things. They always they harp on disappointments a lot, and they say they may be helping you or giving you advice, and this may be them talking to you. This looks like a private kind of conversation, or someone trying to impart upon you some wisdom that they've attained through life or something here. Spirit saying that this person may also have a defeatist mentality. They think of everything, but so do you. But they think of everything and don't act on it. And that's where they're coming from. I never did this. I never did that. That doesn't mean, and it also means like too, they may be encouraging you, but I'm not seeing encouragement. I'm seeing them harping on disappointments. This may be like that high school quarterback that never made it to the NFL. And they're giving you advice on how to do something. But they're also coming from a very negative place. Like, it can't happen. It's very difficult to do this, and it's very hard to do that. And they may already have you feeling defeated. Spirit's asking you to focus on your gifts and talents, which is in improv. You have a gift of improv. You can make things happen at the drop of a hat. You could come back no matter what. You're not defeated like another person is. So whoever it may be talking to you or giving you advice is not necessarily coming from a place of like you can do it, because they couldn't. And that's really what it is. It's like, even if they did make it happen, they're still going to make it seem like their labor is much more intensive than the next person. There's some vibe of like even if they could do it, they may be disparaging others. Like, it's too hard. No one can really do it. I am so wise and such. Or they may be like, I couldn't do it, so neither could you. So there's vibe here. Spirit wants you to focus mostly on the fact that anything is possible. Keep it in your mind. And I know I keep repeating it, but apparently it's very important. So there you have it. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, or Virgo very strongly. But we also have another Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries or Leo, right? So you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp. We have Taurus, Gemini cusp. You could be, right? But we also have Leo, Virgo cusp, Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp as well. And that seems to be it. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.